So good morning students. Today we are going to see the short circuit current gain factor in unit 4. When we are talking about the amplifier's response, we can analyze the same under low frequency mode and high frequency mode. When we are talking about the small signal equivalent pi model, we can consider very low frequency, and we are going to analyze the same model under short circuit terminal, so that the gain factor is called as short circuit current gain HFE. So transistor can be replaced by its diffusion resistance or pi and its current component Gm into VBE. Here VBE is the diffusion voltage, that is the voltage developed across this diffusion resistance or pi. Then the input is given to the base terminal and the collector is shorted with emitter terminal. So under this condition, we are going to identify the current gain factor HFE. We can consider the common emitter configuration based amplifier under short circuit condition. Under this low frequency analysis, we have to consider the capacitance effect between the terminals and resistance. So we will get the hybrid pi model circuit with diffusion resistance, diffusion capacitance, feedback resistance, feedback capacitance and current component, which is expressed in terms of transconductance. Under low frequency analysis, we have to consider certain conditions in which the feedback resistance and output resistance are connected in parallel. After applying the condition, we can get the parallel combination of feedback resistance and output resistance. When the terminals are short circuited, we can find the infinite range of the current through that particular short circuited terminal. Here the parallel branches are in parallel with the short circuited terminal, so we can neglect the effects of the parallel branch resistance, and at the same time we can consider the capacitance effect of the diffusion resistance and feedback resistance. So we can get the modified circuit like this. So where the summation of these two capacitance will be the net capacitance, and IA is the input current, then IL is the output current. We have to find the short circuit current gain. So we have to relate the output current IL with the input current IA. So current gain AI is equal to output current divided by input current. So these are all the conditions. We can remove the load resistance from the circuit. So RL is equal to 0 and RCE will be disappeared with the short circuited terminal, and RB dash C is greater than RB dash E. So we can neglect the effect of this RB dash C, and CC is in parallel with CE. So we can find the total capacitance value. Then IL is equal to GM into VB dash E, where VB dash is equal to the product of input current and effective resistance. Here the effective resistance can be expressed in terms of effective transconductance. So IA is equal to VB dash E into effective transconductance. So 1 by R effective is the effective transconductance, can be obtained from the B dash E and the total capacitance value. So effective transconductance is equal to GB dash E plus J omega CE plus CC. We can express the reactive component of the capacitor in terms of J omega and C. So IA is equal to VB dash E into effective transconductance. Here effective transconductance can be replaced in terms of GB dash E and capacitance. So finally the total current gain can be obtained by using the expression of IL and IA. So AI is equal to minus GM by GB dash E plus J omega CE plus CC. Here GM is the product of GB dash E and HFE. Now divide numerator and denominator by GB dash E. So thereby we can find AI value, that is HFE by 1 plus J omega CE plus CC by GB dash E. So after taking modulus value for this AI, we can get the expression like this: HFE by 1 plus omega CE plus CC divided by GB dash E square whole power 1 by 2. Now we can replace GB dash E by CE plus CC in terms of angular frequency omega beta. Then from that we can replace omega beta in terms of linear frequency F beta. By considering some conditions, we can find the values of current gain factor. The first condition is F is equal to 0. At F is equal to 0, the current gain is maximum equal to HFE. As frequency F increases, current gain decreases. The another condition is F is equal to F beta. Then the current gain is HFE by 2 power 1 by 2, where F beta is called as the short circuit current gain frequency. So it can be defined as the frequency at which short circuit current gain falls to 70.7% of the current gain at F is equal to 0. At F is equal to 0, the gain factor will be at maximum, that is HFE. So the frequency range up to F beta is called as the bandwidth under this short circuit current gain. Thank you students.